Financial independence is a desired goal for many people in today's society. It's about reaching a position where our passive income exceeds our expenses, giving us the freedom to make financial decisions without relying solely on traditional employment. Achieving financial independence involves strategic planning, healthy financial habits, and a long-term focus. On this occasion, we will explore a series of tips and recommendations that can help us achieve this desired goal, allowing us to enjoy a safer and freer life in economic terms. 1. Do what you like. If you don't feel passionate about your own business, who will? Having a great devotion to what you do will help you during those long nights at work, and the hard work you put in will pass quickly and bring you more satisfaction and joy than any 9-to-5 job. 2. Dream big. Establishing a successful business requires a lot of effort. But there's a little-known secret: it probably takes just as much time and effort to establish a small business as a large one. Allow yourself to dream big. 3. Apply your strengths. No one is good at everything, and you will be better at something than other people. Identify your strengths and take advantage of them. 4. Be persistent and flexible. Often, if you don't make things happen, no one will. However, sometimes we focus too much on our solution and, in the process, close ourselves off to better possibilities and opportunities. Go ahead, but take off the blindfold. 5. Assemble the right team. One of the most fundamental business decisions is knowing who you will allow to join your team, even if you are tempted to hire a clone of yourself. If you follow tip 3, you will know what your weaknesses are and hire the right person. 6. Cultivate talent. Once you have the right people on board, the real work begins. Get to know your people thoroughly and not just their resume. Help your staff get stronger. Provide them with the resources, authority, and means to successfully achieve their goals and mentor them accordingly. 7. Create a culture of responsibility. At first, you will only have to answer to yourself. So learn to make and keep your commitments. By learning to take responsibility, you can incorporate this characteristic into the DNA of your company. 8. Stay connected to your product. If you're not careful, the gap between you and your product will increase as the company grows. Make a conscious effort to maintain your attachment to the product. This will give you relevant product and customer insights and help you distinguish good ideas from bad ones. 9. Know how to distinguish transformation from transaction. You can treat your customer relationship as transactional: we give you this, you give us that, or you can create transformative relationships in which you meet customer needs rather than simply react to them. This will serve to gain their loyalty. And having said that, 10. Know when to fire your clients. Not all clients are the same. Sometimes what you get in return doesn't justify the effort you put into keeping someone happy. Learn to distinguish this and be willing to let those people go. 11. Make mistakes quickly and often. Learn quickly from your mistakes. Often this includes admitting that you were wrong. Although it is difficult to admit it, the sooner you do it and move on to plan B or plan C or D, if applicable, the sooner you will discover what works and what doesn't. And today, speed is important. 12. Don't confuse perfectionism with high standards. No one will be more interested in your company than yourself. You will want everything to go well. Don't let your search for something ideal sow confusion and blind you to what is already enough. Do not put products on the market that do not work, but do not delay the launch of your product by eternally searching for one more detail that you have missed. 13. Hand over leadership. Don't think that every decision has to go through you. When you hand over leadership to people who are experts in a given area, you will find that your power will increase as those people find the motivation to present you with the best and brightest ideas. 14. Long-term profit always exceeds short-term profit. When you take the first steps with your company, you will always be tempted by the possibility of taking advantage of all the situations that promise a quick increase in money. However, if you do this at the expense of the sustainability of your business model, you will soon find that you have lost the business. 15. Make plans for everything. Plan everything you will do, from your vision in the next 5 years to what you will do tomorrow between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. and 10 a.m. Having a plan will allow you to choose the best option between what you have planned and what comes up. Yeah, there is no plan, you will end up reacting to everything that comes your way regardless of its value. 16. Assume the sale. Maybe you're not as confident in your product as you should be. You may doubt whether the client can afford it. Or possibly you don't want to appear aggressive. Just assume and ask for the sale and then stop asking. 17. Establish your own network. Think about who will be necessary for the success of your company and go find those people. Remember that a network should provide mutual benefits. Know what you will have to offer in return. 18. Promote yourself. If you don't do it, who will? 19. Invest in yourself. When you dedicate all your energies to your company, it is very common to forget about your personal development. But if you don't invest in yourself, you will be isolating yourself from new ideas, new methodologies to improve, and opportunities to grow as a person. If you start to stagnate, your business will stagnate too in no time. 20. Become an expert. People should think of you when they think of your product. Identify yourself as an expert in that area. Use social media. Perform as a guest on morning radio shows. Your passion and knowledge will shine like a beacon, and people will take note of what you say. 21. Design a workplace for success. When you enjoy your workplace, you want to spend time there. When your environment causes you stress, you always find something else to do or leave as soon as you can. Even if you work from home, be sure to design an inviting area from which you carry out your work. If you achieve this, your productivity and focus will improve. 22. Take a break. This point can be difficult to implement, especially when you are the company. But even if that's the case, make time to disconnect from work. This will help you return to work with a clear head and renewed focus. Take a break, even if it's just for a couple of hours. 23. Stay focused and don't leave things unfinished. Entrepreneurs are generally sources of creative energy. Although this is usually useful to prevent things from remaining static and get them moving, it can also lead to a graveyard of good intentions and unfinished projects. Focus on the most immediate project and participate in it until it is implemented or entrust it to someone who can do it. 24. Increase your skills. Being an entrepreneur forces you to fulfill several different functions. Although you do not need to be an expert in everything, you should have a wide range of knowledge. Investing in and increasing your skills will help you be a better leader, make more informed decisions, and support employees. 25. Break the rules. None of this advice is set in stone. If you became an entrepreneur, it's because you didn't want anyone to tell you what to do. Although each of these tips has its place, if everyone followed the rules all the time, people like Steve Jobs or Robert Kiyosaki would not exist. And that's it. 25 tips to achieve financial independence. Take them and incorporate them. Decide how best to apply each of them in your pursuit of business success. You will find that you will begin to understand and appreciate them more and more just by doing something very simple, using them. Go and accomplish great things.